basically a cloud since yesterday. I didn't get any filming done yesterday. It was super wet. But I left Irwin, got a shuttle back to Iron Mountain, and basically hiked in the rain until I gave up and said this is it. And I set up camp at Ash Gap just below the Rowan Mountain knob. Yeah, it's been basically rain all night long. Everything's wet. So, trying to get up and start moving. It's not very motivating when everything's so wet, but gotta get up and make some miles. So, let me do some breakfast and pack up all this wet gear and get on out of here. Whoa, boy. Alright, hold on a second. Gotta get my stuff in order here. Ugh, can't. Sorta. Okay. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. It is May 8th. It's about 7:30. And it has been wet and soggy for 2 days. I feel like it's been 3 days, but so I was able to do that slack pack or pack back rather, and that saved me from getting super wet one day. And got back on trail yesterday at Iron Mountain, and got to Ash Gap yesterday. It was just cold and drizzly, everything's soaking wet. I said, man, I'm gonna cut it short here. No reason to go forward and get crammed in the shelter up here. Plus, it's really higher elevation, like 6,200 feet. So I figured it'd be a little bit warmer to camp, but man, everything's so wet. My feet are wet, sleeping bag's wet, tent's wet, everything's wet. But I'm hoping that it clears out today, and because we're coming up to the Rowan Highlands, and that would be some good footage. I think it'd make some good videos to capture, but it's still just socked in, and it's been living in the clouds for seems like 20 hours now. I'm going to climb up the Rowan, check it out, see what it looks like, and yeah, push on from there, I guess. So let me put up the camera and start making some miles here. All right, I'll see if I can't get some good footage today. Whew. All right, I'm already winded. See ya. So I'm standing at the site of where the Cloudland Hotel stood. This was all a big hotel. It sat on the Tennessee, North Carolina border, and it ran until I believe the 1920s, and then was dismantled, torn down. Apparently they had some ornamental gardens here, and I believe they ended up coming up with one of their own style of rhododendron. But yeah, there's a brick wall foundation part. I get probably part of the steps over there, and it's kind of a big field. Anyways, it's kind of cold and misty. Whew. All right, getting back on trail. Trying not to get wet. Man, it has been kind of hard to get moving today. The wetness is. But all right, so yeah, it's been kind of hard to get motivated today for sure. I'd say it's probably the lowest I've felt on trail since I started. I'm not quite 100% sure why. I mean, obviously being cold and wet and putting on wet, cold clothes, putting away a damp sleeping bag and a wet tent, and walking in rain all day yesterday didn't really help. And it has been wet for like 3 days straight. Everything's sopping wet, stepping in large puddles. But I don't know, it just like brings the morale down, I guess, and makes me unmotivated to want to do miles, really. It's like, yeah, you want to see some of the highlights of the trail, and this area is definitely a highlight. I've just been slipping and sliding and falling and just trying to get down trail. But I know all days aren't going to be great days out here. I know there's going to be some challenging days, and I guess this is probably the first big mental challenge day that I've had, where I just feel tired, don't really feel motivated to walk, and you know, we're gonna have to battle through those to finish this trail, I think. And you know, like, I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry, and I just don't really feel all that great right now. But I don't know, I'm just gonna keep walking. Hey, I found a fireplace though. This is pretty cool. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I know there's going to be sunnier days ahead. It can't rain the whole time, hopefully. But man, you know, like when your feet are freezing cold and you just don't really feel like eating any more oatmeal, but what else are you going to eat? And you know, you got to climb the mountain and get wetter before you start going back down. I don't know, it's just been messing with my mind today. Gonna have to figure something out to keep me occupied, because I'm usually up and at 'em and raring to go, but I could have just sat in my tent all day long, honestly. I didn't really feel like getting out, but I didn't want to be wet inside a tent anymore either, so there's the choices. But alright, well, I'm moving on through here, and hopefully it starts clearing out and we get some good views. But it's not looking all that great right now. It's very dark and damp and misty, cloudy. Blech. All right. So So no, I'm not walking in a stream. This is the trail. This is how much water has been coming down the last couple of days. So it's basically just running down the trail like a stream. Oh boy, yeah. So there's a little piece of, I guess, why I don't feel so great today. But I do have positive news. I got a plus. Look at this. This is all. This is the. That's the gutter running off the trail right there. But positive news. I did a test yesterday. I walked 3 hours without the umbrella. Got pretty much soaking wet, and got to a shelter and made a snack or whatever. And about 5 minutes later, it was freezing cold. Said, all right, now I'll try it with the umbrella till camp. And game changer. I'm saying it right now, umbrella is a game changer. Well worth carrying. I'd carry it again. I will carry it again. I will use it. I highly recommend the umbrella. So there's a positive in there. Did a little research out here. In the field research. But yeah. Alright, well, just gonna keep walking down the stream. See if we can't find something dry and cool. Well, dry and warm, but dry and cool to look at. Alright. Alright, so that's Carver's Gap. I did not go to the Rowan Knob shelter, and I didn't see a reason to. It's a little bit off trail, and I already had stopped for the day, so I said screw it, just go to Carver's Gap. And hopefully that clears up over there, because who wants to go through the Rowan Highlands that's socked in? I don't. Nothing to see here. There is nothing to see here. Please move forward. Ah! Alright, so just had lunch at Stan Murray Shelter. Took a long break. Really hoping for the clouds to clear out. And it did stop raining. There's no more misty rain blowing around. And I did see a blue sky for a second or two. So I'm really hoping that when we get back up on top of the bigger part of Rowan Mountain, or sorry, the Rowan Highlands, it will be clear, so we can get some views up there. So got a few more miles to go before we get there, and fingers crossed, hopefully we get some views out there. And if we don't, I'll just push on and make it down to about 19E. That's a road. There's 2 hostels down there, but I'll either camp just before it or push on past it and just keep moving. Haven't made up my mind yet. But yeah, fingers crossed. Let's hope we can find some views out here. Let's go get some trail, baby. So that is the Over Mountain shelter down there with the barn. It's a really cool camping spot. I'm not going to stop there this time, but the sun is coming out a little bit. Finally got some sun, starting to dry out, not so wet. So we're still climbing up to the Rowan Highlands. So you can kind of see in the distance over there. That's the Rowan Highlands, but we'll climb that way. Hopefully we get some good views up there. All right. We are in the middle of the Rowan Highlands. The sun is out, it is staying out. It is very pretty. I am slipping and sliding all over this trail right now. The tread and my shoes are gone, and I am definitely in need of a new pair, which I will be getting in a few days. That a friend of mine, JT, is going to be bringing me, since he's going to be meeting me, and that'll be nice. But man, I've been almost eating crap and mud all day. It is slippery right now. But yeah, we get to walk the balds. It's going to be pretty, and here's just a little taste of them right here. Yeah, let me move on up this hill, and I'll take some more video and some more pictures along the way. But this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be great. I'm really glad that the weather changed finally, and I think we got some clear skies coming for the next couple of days. So let's go get some trail, baby. Come down from the Highlands, went through Dole Flats. We crossed the North Carolina-Tennessee state line again, and that was the last time that we left North Carolina. It's over. North Carolina's done. So it's Tennessee to Virginia from here on out. But we're getting up to 19E here, and there's a bar just up the road. It's a hostel too. And I'm thinking about going over to get a pint of beer. Celebrate the leaving North Carolina. But let's get on up here and make a decision. Should be pretty close. And maybe we'll go get a beer. Flying down the road, baby. Hitting them brakes. I just went to station 19E. Took a break there. It's a half-mile off trail up this road that you've been watching. And it was cool. Just got to air out some of my gear, dry out some of it. It was very wet from earlier today. And getting back on trail here in a little bit. I like the Station 19E. It's got a nice bar underneath it. Plenty of beers. Plenty of room upstairs for hostel stairs. Hot showers. But I just went in there and got a couple of beers. Talked to a lot of nice folks. They even have Formula One on the TV, but I missed it. So, going to get on trail shortly here, hike in for a little bit, and set up camp. That's the plan, Stan. All right, so officially, this is further than I've ever been on the AT, leaving the 19E road bed. So now I'm taking new steps that I've never taken before on the AT. New trail, baby. All right. This is gonna be pretty interesting. I haven't gone up here yet, so. It's only taken about a month to get here. But yeah, I gotta go on new trail. Everything else from here on out will be new trail to me. So awesome. Let's get on it. What do we have here? Overnight parking. 19E. Recommended due to high instances of vandalism. Boo, vandalism. And then we have some Jones Falls, some Walnut Mountain Road, Mountaineer Falls Shelter, Moreland Gap Shelter. All right. Well, let's get on up this trail, find a place to camp. Woo, baby. Bruh, if you're gonna get some ticks, this looks like a great place for it. And it's just like knee-high grass right up to the trail. I don't know. Well, that's what I'm looking at. Tick paradise. Just spooked 3 big deer out of here just now. Couldn't get into my phone fast enough to catch them. But whitetails flying. All right, I think I found my home for the night. Camp over here at the cemetery. There's plenty of space. I don't think anybody's gonna mind that I'm here. And yeah, it's getting dark, so gotta make a move here. But yeah, it's been an interesting day. Started off kind of rough, a little bit down the dumps with all that rain and stuff, but turned out to be a really good day. Got to go up on Rowan and had some clear skies and got some good pictures, which is great. And got to go to 19E, and I started a new trail today. Started brand new AT that I haven't walked yet, so that's a big plus. But yeah, I'm pretty whooped. I'm ready to lay down and want to make some food and go chill. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Happy Mother's Day, all the mothers out there.